Dave Howell. Oh, Mike. Hello. Hello, goats. So anyway, I was introduced to Dave Howell, and Dave introduced me to sailing, and I did not realize it a long time ago, but really I was introduced to a family. And I really feel that way, and I've been in this room, and I've raced with the Baxters, and I've raced with Howell and Brands, and lots of people here. And I just wanted to thank everybody for putting up with it. It's been an issue for a long time. Anyhow, I'm channeling with Dave Howell right now. And Gene McCarthy, Dave wants me to tell you something later on. I don't know, it's a secret. So, but anyhow, talking about Dave, I mean, here's a memory of Dave Howell. It's 1985. Doc Greenwald's kid just blew off the deck. We found him, we put him back on the boat. Slip sliding away, it's 13-foot waves, it's shitty out. And there's this photograph of a Peterson 43 with everybody on the back porch. All there is a shape of a V where that tiller is, because Dave always had a tiller no matter what size boat it was. So we went through 10 hours of crap, and the sun's coming up, and Dave says, hey Tracy, how about breakfast for the crew? He goes, okay Dave. And about 20 minutes later, there's steam coming out of the companionway, and it's, you know, whatever, and we're not ready to eat. Nobody wants to eat except Dave. And so a hand comes out of the companionway, and it's a paper plate with a piece of Wonder Bread that's soaked in hot water. And Dave says, what is it, Tracy? He goes, it's French toast, Dave. It's true, it's a true story. So Dave takes a bite, and we're all like sick, we're sick. And Dave takes a bite, and he says, Tracy, pass up the ketchup. He puts it on, he takes another bite, and he says, I spend a lot of money to live like this. True. So later on, there's another story. I'm going to try to be brief, but you know, there's moments of camaraderie that you have on the Mac race. And the next story is Rick Venner, who people know Rick. And Rick just got married to Gail Venner. And we're on the boat with an assorted group of people, and we even have like some old sailmakers like Billy Joyce with his old foul, you know, Line 7 shit on the boat, all stained with oil and diesel fuel, you know, the regular stuff. And so it's like, you know, blowing really hard, we're all up on the rail, and Rick is steering, and shortly after marrying Gail. And so he says, you know, guys, I've been waiting for a moment to tell you something I wanted you guys to hear at the same time. So we're all preparing ourselves, and we're on the rail. We're going up, and he's steering wonderfully, by the way. And he goes, and we're waiting for it, and he goes, Gail's pregnant. And we're all prepared for bad news, so nobody says anything for like 15 seconds. We're like, Gail's pregnant. And suddenly Billy Joyce says, that's okay, Rick, we'll get the son of a bitch. I also just want to say that because of the I know, it's funny. But this is sailing, guys. I mean, this is what we live for. I was trying to explain to my mother today what this meant to me. And I said, you know, I didn't do this for a long time because I didn't want to get called off, and I drank a lot while I was doing these races. Not doing them, but afterwards, so I forgot a lot. And thank God we all had, people came around and said, you should be the GOAT. I mean, 3 years ago, when Bob Kohler was the 25th, and Dean Tank said to me and his son David, he goes, you son of a bitches, you guys are not trying to be part of the group. You got to get in that GOAT thing. Okay. And I just forgot about it, but anyhow, I'm really happy about the family. I love doing the 100th Mac race with Annie Jewell. I mean, there's some moments. I mean, the Norris family, the Baxter family, Annie Jewell, and just some of the stuff we did together was really fabulous. And I was trying to explain this to my mother, and I said, so Tracy just called me and he said, I think you screwed up your form. I think you got 28 or 29 Macs. And I said, well, what are you going to tell me? He goes, at dinner. And I said to my mother says, oh, that's okay, because she says it's just 25. And I said, no, Mom, I mean, people go after this and they do 50, they're double goats. And he goes, is that called a goat? And I said, no, that's called a jackass. But anyway, I just want to thank everybody. I just think it's a bigger family, and I'm so pleased that you guys would even think of having me as part of a member of this. Whatever, it's a Groucho Marx moment, so thank you very much.